Good morning, everyone. How's it going today? 2nd of December already. Oh my god, this year's nearly over. But get his drawings in as soon as I can. Okay, so I'm going to do another building drawing. I've done a few car drawings. I like to cycle between car drawings and building drawings. I've done lots of different car drawings recently, so I'm going to do a building drawing today, a little doodle. Nothing planned, nothing pre-sketched out. Just got a little shape here for my sketching book. And a biro, so biro and a little bit of paper. So let's just go see what we can create. So I'm just doing a bit of texture here to start off with, just while I was talking to you. Just a few rocks here. I don't know. I'm gonna put a nice tree in. So let's just lightly sketch this up. You can do this with pencil if you want to try and draw this yourself. As you can see, I'm just doing a trunk shape for this tree that I'm doing. It's going to be looking down quite a lot, so I'm not going to be able to see many of these branches. So I'm just going to flick these into like little circles. So just to give the indication of where some leaves will go. So I'm just flick, 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 flick. Just like so. Let's have maybe one branch just coming up here. Okay, so this tree's slowly coming in nicely. Normally I like to do the outlines of things first and then I'll start working in the detail. Although some people like to do the detail first and then like move on, but I don't know. People have got their own ways of drawing. I decided 2 years ago that I wanted to actually draw more, so I've just those 2 years I kind of developed my own kind of pathway. A lot of people actually try and struggle to find like pathways. They'll try different methods. So like when you're trying to look for new diets and shit, like you always look for this technique and this technique, but you really just gotta just jump in the water, man, and just see how you swim. You know, just sorry, I'm shivering a bit. It's freaking like -1 in my garage at the moment. Ooh. Okay, so that's a nice little tree, prominent in the front. This might be a little log cabin. Let's do like a little log cabin. I think that'll be a cool idea. So let's have this roof coming down. Okay. Then we need some wooden slats coming down here. Bring this down just for a second line. So, like I said, I'm doing this with a biro, so there's nothing fancy. This biro came in like a pack of like 30 or something for like a couple of quid or something. So I mean, when I first started drawing, I started drawing in biros, and it's kind of what I'm good with. I've got paints and stuff like that I sometimes like to dabble with, but hey yo. So let's bring this down here. Let's do like a little bush here. Then let's do a window. Then let's add some more wooden slats going down. Because this is more front, I'm going to make this a little bit more darker just by going over some of these lines. Let's do like a tree stump with like an axe sticking out of it. Just give it a bit of character. Yeah, that looks nice. What time are we on there? Nearly 5 minutes. So yeah, 5 minutes in, this is looking pretty good. Is everyone getting ready for Christmas? I'm guessing the freezers are starting to pack up with all the Christmas food, and the songs are being played. It's like a switch just turns on in everyone's lights and everyone just goes freaking nuts for Christmas. As much as I like it, sometimes it's just a bit oversaturated really. It's more about, it's less about what it's really for and that, but there you go. So I'm doing like a little door here. Okay, that's looking nice. Can't see much of this because of this big tree that's in the way. I want to do like another little building here. So I need a heater in here. So it's kind of my hand's getting a bit numb. I've got to warm it up and keep on drawing. So let's do like a little shed here. Now this is this edge. Got some like grass bits here. Add a little skinny door here. Add some texture to this top bit. Okay, it's looking nice. There's gonna be like some grassy bits here. Trying to darken up some of these areas in between. Keep those shapes. So I'm adding a bit more blackness underneath here. I wanted to kind of reduce this picture to this little square, so I'm kind of limited to what I want to do. It's kind of good when you kind of limit yourself into a small area because you can really concentrate on some fine details. Okay, what else could I add to this? Maybe let's do a little barrel outside here. Okay, a bit of darkness here. Sometimes it's just about teasing the paper, teasing the drawer, and just adding lights and darks here. And if you make somewhere like too dark, anything that's far too dark for the actual picture, you've just got to try and, especially when I'm working in biro here, there's no room for error or room for mistakes, so you can't really complain about stuff, so you just got to like work with it. If it's a little bit too dark, just make other things too dark to make it kind of equal it out. Let's add like a little rustic kind of like what would you call it, windmill maybe? What is it? Maybe a different name for it, I'm not too sure. This looks like it's sort of like a flower design. And this needs a bit of support base. So let's continue this house down back behind this tree here. Okay, so I'm kind of limited to what, well, kind of done all I can really in this space without oversaturating it with details that will make it kind of destroyed. You know when you add too much details and it just becomes, you can't really tell what's what. So I made this bit down here really dark, because it's behind this building here, it's behind the trees, it's behind the grass, so follow this down. Okay, that's looking nice. So I'm just going backwards and forwards, just doing different things. Okay, I think that's enough for the building. Let's just do a little bit of background here. This is going to be really light. A few little clouds here, so this is very, very light. So like a maybe distant tree here, very, very light compared to this one here, quite small as well. Some nice little trees here. I don't like the bottom of this tree, it's not very prominent, so I'm going to darken up this bit area here. So I'll make this bit more prominent, so I'm just going to darken the areas around it. Okay, I think I'm going to be happy with that. A nice little house doodle with a biro. So I don't think much else I can do here in this space provided, but yeah, I like that. Like a nice little log cabin somewhere. Okay guys, it's just been about 15 minutes almost, well 13 sorry, but by the time I finish all the details, let's make it to 15, so let's see what else I can do in the next few minutes. As much as I would like to actually do like a epic like A3 picture version of this, it's like I like to. I've got so many ideas I want to do. I just don't have time to focus on one thing all the time. Like I've got so many houses, so many cars to draw. I think I've got like 6,000 pictures of cars like in my folders of like reference photos. That like I would love to just draw all of them. So I don't have time to spend months and months just drawing one, especially when I'm working full time, nearly 45 hours a week. So it's you've got. When like an open window, it's very, very short, so I try and draw lots of different things. Okay, I think I'll leave it like that. Just put my John Hancock here. Anyway guys, thanks very much for watching. This has been like a nice little house doodle in the woods, nice little log cabin. And I'll do another one maybe here, but I'll leave that for another video. Thanks guys.